Hey guys, it's me Tucker, and today is a vacuum saved episode. Here is all the vacuums. Some are not saved and some are saved. Like there is two. There's two that are saved. So here they are. We got a Shark Rotator Powered Liftaway Speed, Eureka Airspeed 1 Turbo Pet, a Shark Rotator Liftaway, a Shark Navigator Deluxe, Hoover, I can't tell what that Hoover is. It's a Hoover Wind Tunnel Rewind one. It's one of the newer models though, so I wanted it. Then we got a Bissell Power Swift Compact, and yeah, so I got this one, this Eureka, at a their store. It's called Red Rack or something. Yeah, I think so. And it has its turbo brush, wand, and crevice tool, and dusting brush. So, and the guy said $20, and I asked him if he could go lower, and so I ended up getting it for $12. So, here we go. Make sure it's on the right setting. Yep. It's a little loud, but here we go. Okay, by the way, if you saw the canister before, it was really clean. There's a little hairball. The belt needs replacing, so that's the only issue. I don't know why, but I wrapped it all hickory dickory do here. So I do need to replace the belt because the belt's bad on it, but otherwise it works. And so I'm really happy with this because if you know me, I've been wanting one of these for like forever and ever and ever since I got rid of my green one, like my first green one. So next is this Shark Rotator Liftaway Speed, and this I got from Irvs for free. They're recycling it, and so it works just fine, but this is why they got rid of it. Watch. So, you're like, oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad when you stand it up. The floor head in the back is cracked, but like it indicates when it's standing up and when you push it down, and it still works and you can control it. That's what matters to me. So I have to lay it down because holding a ginormous iPad and trying to hold a vacuum that won't stand up while trying to plug it in is really hard. Okay, I'll show you. See, the brush roll is on. It's on carpet mode. Not changing anything. See, it's off. I'll even switch the switch. It's a little weird to maneuver, but it leaves beautiful carpet lines. And I'll even show you off. I'll stand it up. See, it realizes that. And the suction is really good. I'll try to show you. Yeah, so they could have not taken this thing to Irvs and still have this vacuum. It literally works just fine, and I don't see why to get rid of it if it works just fine, So, and by the way, every one of these vacuums, I've gotten them a little before. This one I got like 2 or 3 weeks ago. This one I got yesterday. Hold on. Ooh, and there it goes. We're just going to lay it down then. This one I got like 3 weeks ago. I made a video on this one. This one I got yesterday. So is this one. They're both from Irv. Same with that Shark. This one, I can't tell because I forgot. But let's do my favorite one out of all of them. The Shark Rotator Liftaway. And I have not ordered the attachments yet, but probably today they'll be ordered. I finally got, I used, on this Vac Shark, I used to have the floor head with the boring, stupid plastic and the gross cherry red. But, like, when I was at my dad's house, I took the old top. I couldn't put it on here because the new motors on the newer rotators are like have a little plastic piece on the end and you can't remove it. So like the top covers fitted differently. So I took out these two pieces and took out the other two pieces that was on this one, put this one on it, and now it matches the whole vacuum. As you can see, I've had to tape up the hose. You can't even really use the hose without it, like, you know, the holes being exposed, but still works good. Here it goes. Super quiet. Yeah, I love this thing. If you want to see, like, a better review, I have a separate video of this one on my channel. Ew, I sound like a professional. I hate that. Okay. Oh, by the way, last night the couch was moved and, well, like we moved it out of the way and I vacuumed under it. It's really bad. It was really bad under there. 3 down, 3 to go. So let's start with, I guess, this Shark Navigator. And the issue this was having with the old owners was the brush roll made this weird noise, and that's because they never cleaned it. So like the little end cap completely broke off, and I finally fixed it. I had to fix it twice. The last time I fixed it, it only made a noise like one time the whole time it vacuumed, and now it doesn't even make that noise anymore. And like before, you can literally push the brush roll up and down. So here we go. Look how pretty those lines are. That's one of my favorite things about vacuuming, especially with the Shark. They have beautiful groom lines. Like, I don't know how they have so pretty groom lines. It's just so pretty. Oh, and I put some tape on the crevice tool because when I vacuum with the crevice tool on this, there's like no suction at the end of the crevice tool. So I put some tape over and now it's good. So 4 down, 2 to left. Now this Hoover, like I've been wanting this Hoover forever. It looks in good shape. I put a wanded crevice tool and a dusting brush on it. It only had the turbo brush. Here's the back. And, well, first off, the filter is absolutely nasty. And this is also why they throw it away. Like, how do you not notice that? And I'm going to clean this up really good and stuff. And hopefully my stepdad can put a cord on it. Look at that. Look, and they cut the cord, and the worst part of this is half the cord is still in there. It's like, yeah, you see that? Half the cord is still in there. And so, why did they do this? And I think it was the people at Irv's that did it, not the owners before. And I don't know why. One thing about it is look how nasty this brush roll. Oh, it's not as bad. I thought it was worse. But yeah, it's in pretty, it's kind of gross too, like, ugh. So, but I want to get it all cleaned up and get to using this, hopefully. So, and the brush roll does have a good belt on it, I think. It seems to be fine. But look at, it's so pretty. I love the red. I'm glad it's not the blue one. If it was the blue one, I wouldn't have it. Now we got this. This one actually works. This had a clog in the hose, and the belt is broken, so I took off the belt. made me pretty upset. I was just hoping for a slipped belt, but the belt was broken. And I can see why the people over at Irv's decided just to sell them a new one, because this is not the best vacuum, but for a collector, I like it. But it runs good. There's the suction. There's the cyclonic action. There's the brush roll. It only has the wand and crevice tool. I like to have the crevice tool facing out. But one thing to note about this is way better than the Bissell Power Force Compact, because, well, let me just get started with it. First off, you got a way better brush roll in this. Probably the same, actually. But it's actually got some cyclonic action. It doesn't have the crappy filtration thing. It doesn't have the crappy filtration thing up there that was sucky. It has a height adjustment. It's got a bigger path. It's got better attachments. It's got an extension wand and a handle wand, which is shorter than the compact, but it also has, that long wand. It has this nice long stretchy hose. It's got a really nice dusting brush, a nice long crevice tool, and it's supposed to come with a turbo brush. It's got a way better filter. Here's that. Way better. It's got a bigger dust cup. I think that's really it. That's different. Look at that. Nice, a longer cord that's not 22 feet. Embarrassing Bissell Compact here. And it's really actually built well. Like, the compact is so cheap. Like, this is, like, if I did this with the compact, look, I will literally hold this, and the bin, like, will not move. But if I did that with the compact, like, right here and where the bin meets that, it would be come the F off. Like, it's so cheap. That's a thing to complain about this Eureka over here. This is how cheap this Eureka is. Watch. One little movement. Look, you're supposed to push this button to release it. So cheap. It's so cheap. Everyone should know this Eureka is so cheap. They're just so cheap. I don't know why, You don't see that on every vacuum. That Hoover Wind Tunnel Max that I had, if I did this with it, the bin would, like, come off like the Eureka. See this one? This one was built well. It's not coming off. Yeah. Unlike that Hoover Wind Tunnel Max that was cheap. It's all because they're cheap. They're just doing cheap stuff. So that's what I have today. All these wonderful vacuums. Wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. So, that's what I got today for you. Thanks for watching. Bye.